Hi, it's Lisa. It is Marriage and Money Mondays. Super pumped. It is cold here in Kansas, so I am inside today. Hey, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find it at Lisa Y. Jones LYJ, at Lisa Y. Jones LYJ. So today I want to talk to you about what it means to be a Genesis 2:24 couple. And I actually did a podcast interview a few weeks ago, and I'll put the link to that in on the notes for this post. And I talked a lot about the fact that I had a disclaimer, and I realized as I was listening to the podcast after it dropped that disclaimer is based on the fact that Keith and I have a Genesis 2:24 marriage. So if you're not a Christian, you may not like my thoughts around a Genesis 2:24 marriage. And I'm okay with that because I really am speaking from the framework of what it is to have Jesus as your Lord and Savior. And when you have Jesus as your Lord and Savior, when you profess to have Jesus as your Lord and Savior, you should be striving to have a Genesis 2:24 marriage. What do I mean? Well, Genesis 2:24 tells us that we need to leave and cleave. And Keith and I believe that leaving and cleaving applies to three areas of your life. Your money. Just going to stop right there for a second. That means all of your accounts are combined. All of your accounts are combined. I had someone ask me recently, what about your retirement accounts? Well, obviously your retirement accounts have to be separate, but that means that your spouse is the beneficiary of those retirement accounts and they have access to the information to see the status of those accounts. Okay. This is full transparency. If you can't have full transparency with your spouse, who on earth can you have full transparency with? The second reason that you want to leave and cleave is with your time. And that means that, you should have some activities that you do with your spouse. This is not roommate situation where you just sleep together and you get up and then you go your separate ways and do your own thing forever and ever. That is not the case. Do we do separate things? Absolutely. But the majority of our time is spent together. The majority of our activities are together. And that is because we strive to be a Genesis 2:24 marriage. The third is family. Oh, this is going to step on some toes. I'm just going to tell you up front. So I'm just speaking from the word. So this is your kids. This is your extended family. This is those sister girls that you call your sisters and they're really your girlfriends. We saw the movie Jesus Revolution this past weekend, and there was a line in the movie that both of us were just like shouting when we heard, and it said one of the one member of the couple was speaking to the other, and it said, if you come between me and God, it's over. And they were serious. And so what that means is God is first and your spouse is second. I'm just going to pause there for a second. God is first. Your spouse is second. Not your kids, not your mama, as much as you love her. Okay? She's not your spouse. And you and your spouse together have to determine how you manage family relationships. I know that's hard, but your spouse is your primary human relationship here on earth, second only to Jesus. Hey, reach out if you need more. We dig into this a lot in the Fight for Your Marriage Masterclass class. You'll see the link for that in the notes as well. Check out the podcast. I go into this a lot more there as well. Hope that's helpful. Bye.